Well, if you spend any time on Instagram or TikTok, you know that having glowing skin is really a big trend right now. And the good news is it doesn't have to cost you an arm and a leg, because beauty YouTuber Jodi Mannes is here with some tips and tricks for using unconventional beauty products to create that natural, healthy glow, which I feel like after age 35, you just lose it.
You do, but you know, beauty is not always glamorous. So today we're talking snails, slugging, and sake. However,
I'm sorry, okay.
I know, unconventional,
All right.
yes. Effective, also yes. All right, so first we're going to start with cleanser, and there are very expensive cleansers out there.
Yep.
However, we're learning more and more about how it's important to protect the integrity of our skin barrier. So using harsh cleansers, exfoliants, sun damage, things like that can damage your skin barrier. So I have washed with coconut oil for years.
I'm sorry, with coconut oil?
I wash my face with coconut oil.
How do you do that?
You take and the process is pretty important because oil and water don't mix.
Oh,
we
I was
know
going to
that.
say, exactly.
So you take about a dime-size amount of coconut oil, and
Okay.
I like to use this one by Spectrum. It's an organic coconut oil. About a dime-size amount, and you wipe it all over your face. And yeah, you look a little raccoony because
I was going to say, even with makeup on?
Yes,
Okay.
and it takes off my waterproof everything. Then you take a washcloth and you get it as hot as you can possibly stand it, squeeze out the water, and then you take that washcloth and you hold it about a half an inch from your face for about 30 seconds to allow the steam to really break up that makeup, and then you wipe it all off, rinse that, and repeat that process. And you will have the softest, most beautiful skin.
I am so doing this tonight,
You will
Jodi.
call me and be like, I love my skin.
Well, I'm going to send a picture of me looking crazy and be like, is this right?
And people that have oily skin hesitate with that, but you do, once you start putting oil on your skin will stop producing so much oil.
Yeah.
So it's a great way to forget the moisturizer. You've got that.
All right, you mentioned snails.
Mentioned snail. Okay, now this took off on social media last year, but skin or snail serum secretion actually has been a staple in Korean beauty for over a decade. Now, this is really tacky, and it's like what you would think.
Okay, so they're not like, by the way, they're not like squeezing out slugs and snails. They actually just kind of developed the same.
No, it is snail secretion.
Wait, they literally, okay.
Yeah, now the process isn't as inhumane as you would think. It's not PETA, but it's not mean to the snails. I looked it up because I wanted to know, like, how does it happen?
I'm glad that you looked that
up. I did,
up.
I wanted to know. But it has a natural antioxidant in it. It's also very good with peptides, and it has hyaluronic acid. It is such a good barrier. I use it morning and night, and you will love how your skin looks. It's very, very hydrating.
It is very hydrating,
Yeah.
and I have seen lots of different versions of this on the interwebs right now, so I'm excited. This next thing, you know how obsessed I am with my under eyes and how much I hate them.
Yes.
This next thing I'm really excited for you to show me. What is slugging?
Slugging. Okay, now I do this, especially like if I know I'm going to be on here with you, I do this for 5 nights prior.
Whoa, okay.
You can do it every night if you want. I only do it under my eyes. What it does is, here, I'll let you do it. Now you put it under your eyes if you want. We don't have to do that today. You just take a little bit of moisturizer, whatever your normal moisturizer is. Yep.
Okay.
And you would dab it under your eyes or your eye serum, whatever you typically put. Then you take some Vaseline.
Okay.
And you just coat it over that. So sort of seal that moisturizer or that eye cream with the Vaseline. What that does is it locks that moisture into your eyes. It makes the eye cream really moisture and penetrate into your dry skin.
Interesting.
Because otherwise it will evaporate off over time throughout the evening. This seals it and locks it in.
You know what? That's fast. I also read an article that you can do that with Aquaphor. Does that work too, or is Vaseline better?
Nope, I use them both. I actually have Aquaphor at home. That's the one that I use.
All
so
right.
yes, and again, if you have a special event, now some people do it on their whole face. It does leave a little bit of a mess on your pillowcase, so just beware.
All right.
All right.
DIY hydration.
Yes, this is one of my favorite tricks because hyaluronic acid is very important, and we see it in almost any skincare and a lot of our makeup nowadays, but it can be expensive, and when you look on the ingredient list, it's not really high on the list. So this is palm oil. This is glycerin by a company called Now Solutions. I mix in just this little this little sprayer, about 50-50 of this and then water, and you just have this little mister.
Ooh, that's fun.
So I like to do it right before I do my makeup, really allow it to penetrate into my skin, and then I have one of these in my car and one in my purse. So if I'm out and about and it just starts to get hot or I feel like I'm getting dehydrated, I just add a little bit of a mist. It's such a fine mist that you don't even really feel it, and it doesn't mess up your makeup.
But wait, is there why the glycerin compared to the hyaluronic acid?
Because this is pure, this is palm oil, so it's pure. It's a better moisturizer and hydrator than hyaluronic acid.
I see. Okay,
so it's
I'm
like
with you
it's
now.
a full shot. Think about it as a good shot of top shelf tequila.
Copy that. All right, I like that. All right, finally, we're talking about scalp health. This is a product.
This has sake in it, so this is unconventional. However, sake has a natural probiotic which helps rebalance the health of your scalp. And scalp health is really important as we are trying to figure out why is our hair thinning as we get older.
Yep.
You know, you've got a lot of impurities on your hair. You've got product that you have in your hair. So this helps to rinse out all the impurities. After you wash your hair and condition it, rinse it out, put a little bit of that on.
Well, I think it also used to be gross to say, like, I only wash my hair twice a week, but I think we're all under the thing now where we understand, like, it's not great to wash your hair every day. So there is a lot of buildup for me, especially with this stuff. So this is great. I can't wait to try this.
Really good one.
Jodi, thank you for all these cool skin
You're
secrets.
welcome.
I'm going to start slugging tonight. Watch out. And Jodi, of course, provided the links to all the products that she showed us today. You can find those on our website.